Okay, let's talk about how data is becoming music in this piece. This is an audio waveform. It is a graphic representation of audio in making a digital recording. As changes occur in a piece of music, the waveform will become either more complex or more simple. As you can see, the louder the audio, the larger the waveform, and the quieter the audio, the smaller the waveform. Our science advisors, Andy and Bill, use data sets to create graphs from extremely powerful climate models. These graphs have incredible amounts of information embedded into their minute curves, much like the audio waveforms. To the untrained observer, it's difficult to understand how those data curves relate to the changing climate without someone to translate them. It is this collision of the audio waveforms with the climate data that drives this piece. The translation of the climate graphs, the will of the music coming into direct contact with the inevitable direction of the climate data. One of the first steps in creating this score was determining what the most extreme degree of musical dysfunction would sound like at the end of the piece in the year 2300. We then worked backwards from there as a control point to plot the degree and type of change to the music according to the corresponding climate data. According to the scientific model, we used climate data beginning from the year 1800 up to the current date and projected ahead to the year 2300, with every 25 years equaling 1 minute. We could then set the climate data to tempo, pitch, rhythm, distortion and modulation, level of chaos, and the position of a knob on any music device. The 4 climate variables used in this piece, and their music corollary, are atmospheric CO2, which is tempo, near-surface air temperature, pitch, and harmony, incoming and outgoing long-wave radiation, also known as Earth's energy balance, distortion, modulation, level of chaos, and ocean pH, which is affected by the level of CO2 in the atmosphere. This controls form in the music. If all of the variables are relatively normal, the music will sound relatively normal. But as the variables change, it may sound like the musicians are playing out of key, playing different pieces, speeding up, or sounding like it is going through an audio meat grinder. Also, this is a live performance by musicians who, with each performance, make different decisions about how to play their parts. This is analogous to the randomness that naturally occurs in our climate system and was built in to the execution of the piece. So this music is a sonic translation of our climate system, where it was in the past, what is happening to it now, and what the future will bring.